Hello humans and welcome to the last episode of the Henry Stickmin collection I'll be doing, where I read all of the bios. A lot of bios. So yeah, I don't know how long this video is going to be, so I'm just going to get straight started with this. Henry Stickmin, what could happen next? Okay. Regards Copperbottom, being the leader of the Top Hat clan is something he takes a lot of pride in. Okay. That's bad for me. Right-hand man reborn. His defeat by Henry left him in bad shape. Cybernetic surgery brought him back stronger than ever before. So you're saying a man's stronger by beating him. Great. Ellie Rose. After escaping from the wall, things have really opened up. What is in store for her? Well, what's she in there for anyway now? Liam Rogers. An elite helicopter pilot. He usually calls dibs on the bigger helicopters. Okay. Vince Kite. He's heard it all. Don't try to talk your way out of an arrest with this guy. Jake Bugan, a sniper from New Zealand. He was specifically recruited by the Top Hat clan in an Avengers Isqua in credit scene. What? I'm confused. I'm just gonna go. Frankie Pizza. He dreamed of playing for the Boston Celtics, but his baseball skills were never good enough. Aww. Rest in peace. Norm Hexer, tech specialist in the government ranks. He's designed this EMP system. Okay, that's cool, but Howard Lumpton, if he doesn't have his morning tea, then he is completely useless in the field. Oh, don't tell me he didn't have his morning tea. Victoria Grit, one of the strongest captains in the Top Hat raid. She has several successful missions under her belt. Cool. Gerald Groff, his voice is about 2 octaves below average. No, I don't know what that means. Billy Brown, for 7 years he's never washed behind his ears. Ew, okay. Ibian Lamp, he's very strong. Being a soldier might not be the career path for him. Probably not. Dandy Leons, he's found the perfect combination of laundry detergents. The scent is the most amazing thing. Oh, cool. Major Herschel Panzer, this is the first time this combat suit is in the field. He was a son working hard in the police force. Lucas Brunhandel, the youngest of 5 siblings, he takes to a new hobby every week. That's devotion. She was born in August, June, July, August. I don't count months, I don't get it. Haha. Temu Sumi, he grew up in Finland, so he doesn't require sunlight to function properly. Okay. Ollie Androyan, he's addicted to baking shows. He always tries to bake along, but fails after 10 minutes. Oh, rest in peace. God, this is gonna be a video, isn't it? A long one. I'm just gonna stop commenting, by the way. I'm just going to read them with no emotion unless I think that's a funny thing. Gerald Amtrix, he's getting up there in age, but he's still as spiry as any youngin in the squad. As spiry as any youngin in the squad. Really, golden fold. He's always wanted to grow a cool beard, but it never quite comes in all the way. Anthony Lee, when he was 3, he ate a bumblebee. Fendrick Muster, his hat is literally made of cheese. Nobody will bunk with him. All part of the plan. Rude. Smooshed Sammy. His first day in the Top Hat clan, he fell on his hat and it got smooshed. The name just kinda stuck. Pablio Sleuth. An ace detective in the Top Hat ranks. There's no problem he can't eventually solve, and he's always armed. Captain H.J. Canterbury. He's one of the men in charge of information gathering. He has a brother who works in the police force. Oh, is that the person from before? Thomas Chips. His father, Alan, is the co-founder of the Electronics Entertainment Expo. Wilbert Finn. He's part of a checkpoint inspection team, but he really wanted to just sit on the train. Jim Holt. He's the type of person that always passes out on a trip. Okay, is that just being tied? This is Johnsonite. He is a gemstone appraiser within the Top Hat clan. He evaluates how much their stolen gems are worth. So he's useful. Mr. Job. He was going to start his own computer business, but was beat to the punch by someone with the same name. Okay. Jones Scone. Hold the phone. Is that Jones Scone, the one that owns all the loans? What? I don't get any of that. Al the Pal. His high charisma made him a valuable member of the clan. Nobody has ever reported having issues with him. Al the Pal sound like Stanley Grass. He has 2 blades of grass growing out of the top of his head, and he's very sensitive about it. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Wallace Dagwood. He used to be on the front lines, but took a bad hit to the face. He's been running more of a support role since. Oh, I thought he was going to say an arrow to the knee. Ice Pick. Since he's stationed in a snowy environment, he wanted a cool nickname. Now he's stuck with it. Sten Lindegreen. A regular at this establishment, he comes in every day to read the newspaper and have a cup of coffee. A regular. Fresh out of a bar fight. He's been laying there for a solid 3 hours. Is he dead? Are you sure he's not just dead? Perry Sherman. He likes collecting the bottles from all the paint joints. He works a long shift every day, so he's usually pretty popped. So is he not drinking? Is it just collecting the bottles? Mysterious Vagabond. A drifter who's come into town lately. Seems like he's not just passing through. Okay. Guyan West. He was in a music production business, but one plagiarism accusation later he gave up and joined the Top Hat. Is that supposed to be Kanye West reference? Okay. Right hand man. He still serves the regiment's number 2. As his extreme loyalty is what a Top Hat member should strive for. Salmon. He used to be in the mafia but wanted to branch out because he felt there were already too many Italians. Okay. Mr. Lincoln Cologne. He's not related to the president, he just looks a lot like him. Is he the president? Whitehead. He wanted to be named after a snake, but most people just think of pimples when they hear his name. Oh, no, I didn't think about that until you said it. Oh, Paddy Pride. Purple is his favorite drink. What? Wait. Okay. Henry Stickman. He kept getting hurt. Wait, Henry Stickman? Whoa. He kept getting harassed for being a criminal. Eventually, he became fed up and joined the Top Hats to make it true. Oh god, I'm scared. B. Hampton, the head congress at the Stickmin Space Resort. He was one of the first Top Hats to convert and helped with the transition of the others. Calvin, he's bad at pool, like really bad at pool. I mean, look at that technique. Just sad. I can't see it. Elizabeth Green, she's here on her honeymoon, one of the Stickman Space Resort's most common bookings. Right. Oh, so she has a lot of honeymoons now. He's here with his wife for their honeymoon. Both of them have always wanted to go to space. Snowcap. Wait, did I get it right? Lee's Gree. Snowcap. He picked a far off station so that he wouldn't need to do much work. Okay. I'm going. He was fed up driving trucks for a living, so he turned to smuggling. Now he's one of the Top Hat's best drivers, Mr. Macbeth. He's often been compared to an ape, which he takes as a compliment. He hates it when people don't take him seriously. Oh, so that's why if I did Mercy, he was very upset. Blast Connors. His ego is one of the biggest in the entire topic, and that's saying something. And we got Ivy. She has probably the coolest hair out of any Top Hat member, and she knows it. Yeah, pretty cool. I like the color too. MF Jones. If you mess with him, he will mess you up. His full name is Milhouse Fillmore Jones. No, that means nothing to me. Baltimore. An opera singer who was refused payment after a show the Topic Clan offered him the revenge he was seeking. Larry the guy. Why are you asking about cables? He doesn't know anything about that. Okay. Grunt. He showed up to the Top Hat clan dressed like this. They're not gonna turn down a great fighter though. Oh god, this might be so long. Mischievous Martin. Part of planning diversion in the Top Hat clan. He used to run legendary pranks. Mr. Teal. He thinks his hat is teal, but it's more of a cyan, really. Yeah, I can see that as someone who doesn't see teal. Don Magoo. His RPG character owns a magical shop, or was it a ship? Let's don't get on here. General Galforce. The results of the airship raid seems to have led to a large promotion. He's now a specialist in dealing with the Top Hats. Oh, cool. Charles Galvin. He is experienced with multiple different types of flying vehicles. He gets brought in for special missions only. Yeah. So Charles has not got much chance of being hurt. Yay. Smoker Unison. A chain smoker, if I have ever seen one. He smokes a pack an hour, but it gives him some kind of power. That's rhyming. Marty O. Every time he jumps, he makes a super loud noise like a tennis player. Louise G. Luigi. Wait. Marty O. Luigi. Even though he's taller, he's always been in his brother's shadow. He really doesn't mind though. Oh, what a lad. The witch. The Topic clan's main herbalist. She totally embraced her nickname, so she can be rather odd. Sheriff. Just one of the many political figures the Topic clan has in their pockets. The Ruffian. He's usually out on the front lines of the Topic clan. His hat has taken a lot of damage over the years. Doesn't look that damaged. Tin Tin Tin. He can only say one word. The details unclear, but I think time travel is involved. So is it tin? I think it's tin. Gone Hunter. He loves rock, paper, scissors, but always throws rock. Losing never crushes his spirit though. Oh, is this Gone from Hunter x Hunter? Is that what this is referencing? Maybe. Can keep on. He's got a hole in his face, and is a master at rock, paper, scissors. People feel weaker after losing to him, except Gone. Girl Cross. One of the higher-ups in the clan. She is extremely strict and by the books. You don't want to cross her. Okay. Well, it's cross different. A series of events, so Stu Pinballs. A series of events has caused him to owe money to Carol Cross. This is very bad for him. Yeah. Bucket hat. Bucket hat. Fear. You know what? Fear. I agree. Fear. Yep. 5 eyes. He wears glasses, so should be called 4 eyes. Where's the 5th eye? Wow, you're right. Italian circus. He was recruited out of a circus. He's an acrobatic wizard and really difficult to deal with in a fight. Is it because he jumps around and can't hit him? Crusher. He can crush an apple in his bare hand. That's about it. Okay. The magician. He can pull your spleen right out of his hat. He used to be a professional wrestler, but that ended very poor. What? He sounds like a character of mine. I have someone called them, a character in Dungeons and Dragons. I have one called the Magical Hunter, and he can just take limbs for his magic tricks. That really sounds like this. Wow, the magician. I'll have to talk about that to my friend Tom. Mr. Fatlip. He's got a pretty bad lisp. He's not actually a big fan of his nickname, but it's really hard to change these things. Oh, okay. Scar. He dibsed the name after the previous Scar was defeated. Okay. Educationable, a master pickpocket. He actually sought out the Topak clan and joined them. Usually it's the other way around. Wow. Jeremy Steinfield. He lives in an apartment in New York and wonders what the deal with everything is. Geoff Considerate. He's very neurotic and constantly causing problems for himself. Topbot, a top of the line robot built for missions that go hot. So lava. Hannibal Burns. You can never tell if he's paying attention because he always looks so relaxed. Smokestack. People think the nickname is because of the hat, but actually he's a pyromaniac. Ooh. Oh no. Dusty. Oh, he looks a bit sane. Dusty. He had one of the longest runs as leader of the Top Hats. He moved so slowly, people often thought he was dead. Oh no. No. Cloudface. He lost his position as leader because people couldn't understand his commands through his beard. His beard was a thing. Randy Radman ran the Top Hat clan through the party era. Things were a blast until they were bankrupt. Oh no. Rando the Brute, one of the finest leaders of the Top Hat clan he has ever had. Unfortunately, he was lost in combat. Oh no. Sir Wolfield the Fourth. He defeated the previous leader to claim the title. He despises incompetence. Was this the person? Don't sir, one of the worst leaders the Top Hat clan has ever had. He would launch raids that made no sense just for the thrill of it. Okay, now that is a bit annoying. Mr. Skyscraper. He's got a tall hat, so of course he needed a tall name. Agreed. Earrings. Her earrings function for a better purpose besides looks. They can blind people with a bright flash. Huh. Red Crimson. He thinks his name is awesome, but it's pretty redundant if you ask me. Jackie Sington. A bit of an eccentric leader. He always walked around with his golden deagle in hand. Oh, so he's he's armed at all times. Sevenson. He took over leadership when the previous leader and right-hand man went missing. Gus Bricks. Hit the bricks, pal, you're done. He said that joke about 80 times during the arrest. Oh, I feel sorry for the people he arrested. Sir Hattie, he's always crying. People think it's from the loss of his friends. Oh, that is sad. Chip Crumb, he got some grippy second-hand top hat when he joined. He's really been rethinking his membership lately. And Brian Renford, he could have been a model, but wanted to do something more important with his life. Oh, okay. John Frog, Pulskin, a master when it comes to stealth and infiltration. Gray. I don't know. I'm Gordon L. Banks, a tech wizard. If it's electronic, he can work his magic. Amelia Turtle Instabun, a demolition expert. She loves blowing stuff up and hates when things take too long. Mr. Goldblum, he used to be CEO before he was found embezzling funds to the Top Hat clan. Howie Hauserter. He was an orphan taken in by the Top Hat clan. They gave him a name in hopes he'd live up to it. He hasn't. Oh, that's a bit sad. Pinkman. He's not affiliated with any chemistry teachers or cartels. He's just has a pink hat. Okay, what? There's things related to Pinkman? Okay. Ambert Downs. This is his first tour, and he knew it would be a doozy. Wait, really? He thinks it's a tour. Oh god. Robert Price. He's been going on more and more intense missions ever since his police days. Oh, wait, I think I've remembered him. Bort Sampson. He thought he had a unique name, but he's met at least 5 other Borts. Mr. Thick, one of the Top Hat's best chefs. He makes the fattiest burgers and juiciest steaks. Well, that's cool to have a chef there. Sad they have held a gun and may or may not die here. Peanut. It's ironic because he has a peanut allergy. That's probably why they called him Peanut. The Leprechaun. He totally embraces his appearance. He's even adopted a terrible fake Irish accent to complete the assemble. Allegiant. Him be like wicked mental. Big up yourself. Okay, I don't understand. Speak language Harry's brain small can understand. I'm entered a Sparta. He can kick through a solid steel beam with ease. Oh, so he is Sparta. Right hand man, Blue. He's been rewired to protect Henry at all costs. The Top Hat loyalty is so deep. Can it really be completely removed? No. As Henry found out. Stephen Willis. He doesn't do combat at all, but he's often needed to run as support. William Stone Jennison. Headstrong. He's been wanting to take leadership for a while. He just hasn't found the right opportunity. Real cool, Stephen Dallas. Well, these two, maybe? Maybe, no. He's been waiting for a leadership position to open up. He's not going to let it slip out from under him now. Ah, so they fight for reason. Dill Torley. He's always wanted to go on a stealth mission. He tries to be stealthy in every mission he goes on to make up for it. Yeah, he came out of bush out of nowhere, if I remember right. Alice Hamilton, the evening reporter at BBC. She's a fairly new reporter, but she's been doing her job well. Yeah. Bert. Oh, hey, is that another Bert? Was that a reference by saying 5 other Berts? Is there 5 other Berts here? Wow, whoa, that might be a thing, actually. Bert Carson, the head of communications in the Top Hat clan. He's the, liaison between the leaders and the rest of the recon team. The Marble Man. He's not strong like Marble, he just likes marble. Fair. Well, he's been a Top Hat member for over 40 years. His English has improved throughout the years, but he still has an accent. Okay. Bloodhound, a master at hunting down people and objects. He is the guy responsible for filling up the brig with bounties. I'm telling you, his hat wobble technique is something to behold. Shara confers she is a firm believer that AI will one day try to take over the world. Okay then. Waxwell Jex. His parents named him after a lizard, or was it a gecko? Gentle Toad. His favorite ice cream is Rocky Road. Okay. Moses Pandra. He moved out of the middle out to the middle of nowhere to start fresh. I don't think it's going well. Aw. Marcus Blaubert. Talk like this. He doesn't talk like this. He does. Not sure why I am. Okay, is that Yoda speak? Gremlin. She's extremely scrappy and feisty. It's rumored she grew up on her own in the woods. Okay. Mr. Villain. He speaks and behaves like a 1920s movie villain. I don't know if that started before or after he joined the Top Hats. Oh, yeah, that's actually accusing. Hazmat. He really wants a hazmat suit. He's presumably claimed this name, but who knows how long it'll take to get the suit. Oh, I think it'd be good. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Is this supposed to be Arnold Schwarzenegger thing, the person? An elite Top Hat member. His commanding voice is perfect for leading men into battle. Jeannie Fredrickson. He used to be the mayor, but fled when plans to smuggle a large diamond out of a museum were uncovered. Oh, so he was actually he was going to steal it. Wow. So I stopped the mayor from stealing a diamond, guys. I'm a good guy. Okay, sure, I know. Albert Poshloy, one of the wealthiest Top Hat members. He tends to fund most of the expensive operations for high profit. Jake, Hugh Man, an up-and-coming member in the Top Hat clan. He has yet to make a name for himself. Okay. Paul Escott, his entire career has just been delivering bad news. It does sound bad. Holy cap. The hole in his hat was caused by the laser incident. Okay, don't know, don't. The bookie, the man in charge of cooking the books in the Top Hat clan. He's a big stickler for the rules and keeping things in order. The man in charge of cooking the books. I haven't heard that terminology before. It's not actually cooking the books, right? Chuck Wellington. His great-grandfather is the inventor of beef, allegedly. Okay. Fred Finestone. He always runs around barefoot and shouts a super loud catchphrase. People tend to avoid him. Okay. Dr. Vincent no. A solo practitioner that specializes in cybernetic surgery. She travels the world in her boat, which doubles as her workstation. Reference. I still don't know what this reference is. I think it's JoJo's. But that's kind of fun. A short-range spirit. If you are punched by him, you are sent into an alternate timeline. He can also swap places with Henry. Okay, but is reference just because it references something? I know it does actually, but I don't know what it references. I think it's JoJo's though. Mac Dandy. His forgery skills are top of the line. His forged paintings are a big source of income for the Top Hat clan. Hambag. He was down on his luck selling ham out of a bag when he was found by the Top Hats. See, Top Hats don't sound that bad. They just recruit people. Like, it's like, oh, are you having troubles? Oh, recruit you. You can join us. You can be one of us. It's like, Blueberry. He only eats blueberries. Nobody has ever seen him eat anything else. Okay. And I don't know if to tell you. Thomas Cushing. He preferred it when Henry was leader of the Top Hats. Aww. Hat Girl. She kinda just appeared and joined the ranks. People have said they saw her in a spaceship or something. I don't know what that reference is. Handsome Harold. He's in charge of keeping the Top Hat's collection of information organized. Geoffrey Plum. He's always been an ideas guy. His head is just big though. It's not because of an extra large brain. Oh, but you're saying he's not big brain? Boo. Miss Demeanor. She's very proud of her name, but she was too lazy to check if it's been used before. Barber Shop Bill. Even though he wears a barber shop hat, he sucks at cutting hair and is even worse at singing a cappella. Alfonso Cruz. Pronouncing the sh sound is very important. He gets offended if you pronounce it as Alfonso. Alfonso. Do you? I don't know. Floyd Winters. Unfortunately, his friend Harry doesn't show up in this game. My name's Harry. My name's Harry. Dave Hunper. He spent a long time in a top hat cell. His life will probably never be the same. One of the 3 people at the war that actually knows how to operate a tank. Wow, only 3 know how. Julius Gerber. He lost quite a few teeth in the escape incident, so he now speaks with a lisp. When he joined the Top Hat clan, he only had 10 pennants, 10p to his name. He keeps the name to remember his origins. Okay, that's fair. Weak source. He's been on the verge of getting kicked out of the clan multiple times. Is it because he's weak? Mr. Angry. This guy has an actual anger problem. It doesn't help him fight or anything. It's mostly just distracts everyone. Okay. Demipinsky. This is his first time ever being out of the country. He didn't know there was this much green in the whole galaxy. Donald Turkov. He has a personal vendetta against the Top Hat clan, so he made sure to come on this mission. Oh, he's part of the wall though, so he didn't get to do as much. Todd Tater. He used to be a Spundunson, but he married into the Tater, Spud, and into a Tater family. Okay, I get it, I think. Bill Cook. Before he joined the military, he lived in a house with way too many people. Okay. Conrad Buskuski. He joined the military with his twin. They've always been on missions as a pair. Gavin Buskuski. He joined the military with his twin. They've always been on missions as a pair. Bob Pants. His father was a pants salesman, but he broke tradition and went into the military. Oh. Paul Peen. He claimed he's related to Sean Peen, but he has never been able to prove it. My throat. Ivan Protuvud. He forgot to switch out of his Yuska before coming in to the jungle and sprinting up a bunch of stairs. Also, is he quite hot? Gruko Oyat. His arm is still freshly broken after being hit by a car during the escape incident. Okay. Stoneface. You'll never get an emotion out of his face. Okay then. Quince Tater Muffin. His family has been in the Top Hat clan for generations. They'll never really made a name for themselves though. Okay. Kind of sad. Fred Worst. He really is just the worst. Okay. Oh, is he the one that shot the swords and like missed all of them? Nicey Poopo. She's been going on mountain climbing expeditions in the area. Nobody has attempted to map the mountains here. Well, that's big, isn't it? I don't know though, because, yeah, I'm quite oblivious to things. Okay, nearly done. Oh, this is already such a long video. Nasaka Tadden, she hangs out with her pal Travis at the tavern every week. Maybe one day she'll get the courage to ask him out. Oh. Travis de Groot. He lost his eye in an explosives incident. He used to be a mercenary but gave up that life when the updates stopped coming. Okay. Josh Taylor, he's really excited to be part of such a big mission. You could say he's a bit overconfident. Drake Camper, a relatively new recruit, he hasn't really learned all the ropes yet, including the one about loose lips sinking ships. Oh, is that about saying things that you shouldn't say? Quentin Alablaster, he's had a couple greenhorns placed under his watch and he's sick of babysitting them. Fair. Hank Stokeman, he keeps calm in any situation, or at least it appears that way, because of his sweet shades. Yeah. Haddon Brock, he gets bored easily and realized that making bets makes things more interesting. Yeah, fair. Mad Lad, he starts his day with a nice can of Krapow energy drink. Yeah, I'm such a mad lad. I'm sad. Andrew Cobbler, the engineer in charge of Big Boy, he got stuck on an issue with it and wasn't able to fix it in time for the raid. Remember, the main operator of Big Boy, he's been coming to terms with not being able to pilot Big Boy into the raid today. Well, he got to see Big Boy in action. Timothy Turner, he used to have two imaginary friends when he was young. Is this for Timmy Turner? And Brock Hallowitz, just one more tour, then I can go home and be with my family. Oh, rest in peace. I don't think you make that. Alice, Batchin, he mans one of the many CCC mobile units. There are hundreds of these scattered throughout the world. Phantom, his suit allows him to turn invisible, and he's able to pinpoint locations for nuclear strikes with his rifle. I think he's Starcraft. Drew's Gamer. He's been a gamer since 2008, but only plays free-to-play games. You can catch him wearing the default hat. Okay. Peter Merivale. He always wears a helmet. You never know when a stray bullet might come flying. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, that's smarter, maybe. Ogre, Crip. He has pretty good stats for the cost. He's also pretty good with can't be tracked adept. Can't be targeted. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Can't be targeted adept. Beans. He just thinks about those beans. Okay, then. His hat kind of looks like a can opened. Curly Brown, one of the smartest Top Hat members. He has a PhD in cartoon logic and physics. He is a dangerous man. He is so dangerous then. Dr. Glass. He's not actually a doctor. Actually, nobody calls him doctor. Can we get this title changed, please? Haha, funny. Fourth wall while reading out things. Skeeve. This guy is seedy even for a Top Hat member. Keep this on the down low, but I heard they're planning to cut ties with him. Okay. Barry Brewer. When it comes to frantically clawing for weapons, he can't be beaten. Okay. Bayer, hashtag 503. One of the many Bayers, he always strives to improve his hot dog eating and bug collecting skills. Fair enough. Ellery, the fusion of Henry and Ellie. They have the fiercest of Ellie and the luck of Henry. Oh, they have the luck of Henry. That it's good and bad because Henry's lucky, but at the same time not lucky. Cabs does. He towers over his other Top Hat members. He always engages in the pre-fight banter. Oh, that's cool. Popped Top. He couldn't figure out how to fix his top hat, so now people just call him Popped Top. Okay. Cool Joe. He managed to make it back after being locked up at the wall for 7 years. Good thing there was a breakout. Oh hey, I think I was involved in getting him out then. Orange Hat Kid. He's thought of a dance that also works as a great exercise move. Okay, I don't remember seeing it. Toby, this guy is too cool for school. The ladies can't stay away. Okay. Pastor Brahma. He's formed a crew here in the Top Hat clan. They all got their start in Italy. Figaro Malabala. Part of a small Italian crew, they all joined the Top Hat clan at the same time. Parmazia Lazagin. Him and his crew joined the Top Hat clan at the behest of their boss. Link, he used to be a hero, but then he took an arrow to the chest and was in the hospital for 3 weeks. Oh, it's not to the knee, not to the knee. Lonk, he just lost the game. Oh, we just lost the game, guys. Oh, actually, you lost the game. I say I won the game. Crabman. He claims the batteries in his back pocket give him great dancing abilities. Okay. Conky Dong. If he shoots you, it's gonna hurt. Is this supposed to be Donkey Kong reference? I don't know. Mr. Unstoppable. He's been extremely lucky since he joined the Top Hats. Will it last? Maybe. Jonathan Bravo. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but he sounds exactly like Elvis Presley. Maybe it's intentional. Cowboy. He couldn't come up with a very interesting nickname. He just got fixated on the word cowboy, so he settled. Higgy. His top hat is actually a giant cigarette. He's gotta make sure he stays away from fire. Yeah, probably. Tommy Partridge. He will help Top Hat raid plans by creating animatics that break down all the details of the plans to aid success. Sleepy Dog. Hang around him too long and you start acting funny. Okay, so let's just check that we have in fact got them all read. Okay, so yeah, this was the Henry Stickmin collection. I hope you all enjoyed seeing the Henry Stickmin collection. And yeah, so this will be it for this. I'm tired. But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed the final episode of the Henry Stickmin collection. Till my next video. Goodbye, humans.